Guys, welcome back. We're going to continue with the activities about the book we started last week, King of Kings, Alfonso I, The Bachelor. I hope you liked the video, and I want to hear from you if it was too difficult, if it was too long of an activity. Remember, we have 2 classes a week, so this will be like 2 classes, okay? It might have been a little long, so this time I'm not going to give you a lot of work, okay? But we're going to review a little bit what some parts of the story, okay? So I'm going to show you what I want you to do, and then I will give you some instructions. Okay, so these are the activities. Now, you're not going to have to send me a photograph with anything in writing this week. I just need a sound file, okay? You to record yourself. And I'm going to give you the instructions. Let's read it together. Activities for the week of May 4th to May 8th, 2020. Practice reading the book, first at the same time as you listen to the story and then alone. Then choose one of these pages to record yourself reading. Page 1073, His Birth. Page 1080, The Promise. Page 1084, Training as a Medieval Knight. 1086, Bear Legend. Remember, choose one. You don't have to do all of them. You need to practice the reading a minimum of 5 times. Remember to use a different voice or style of reading for the narrator and the characters. Remember, the parts between quotation marks are the parts where the characters are speaking, okay? Talking. When you think you can read it really good, record yourself reading one of the pages, not a video, just your voice, okay? Then pause the recorder and continue answering these 2 questions. Did you like the book? Why? Don't just say yes or no. Explain why. Did you find the activity too difficult, too long, or do you think it was a good activity for you? Explain, please. Finally, attach the sound file to your email and send it to me. Of course, you don't have to copy this, okay? You just have to send me the sound file. I forgot to tell you at the beginning of the video, just like always, on the videos, click on the little arrow so that you can see the instructions in writing in English and in Spanish, okay? And at the beginning, don't forget to activate the captions, okay? The subtitles, so you can see everything that I say written on the screen. Remember, I will add the links to download the books if you didn't do if you didn't do the activity last week, or if you erased, so that you can get them again. So the books will be there, and the link, the version in Spanish and the version in English, and the link to the sound files in the Caballeros de Gea website, okay? Now, the idea about recording your voice is that you have to practice the reading, and you have to try to make the best you can. It's not just I read it one time and I've done the activity. The more you practice, the better you will do it. Now, it may be a good idea to record yourself the first time, listen to it, and compare it with the original audio book, and to see if you think it's a good job, and maybe try again to do a better job. That's why practice makes perfect. So the more you practice, the better. The more you listen to it, the better you will do it also. Okay, so I'm going to show you on the phone how you are going to have activated at the same time the recorder, and you can have the book in front of you to read it after you have practiced it sometimes, okay? So let's see. On the tools, you have the recorder, okay? In the bottom, there is a red button that if you click on it, it starts recording everything you say. Now, in the bottom of the screen, you see there's three icons: the triangle, the circle, and the square. So if you click on the square, you can see all the pages that you have activated, okay? Remember that the books, the English and the Spanish version, are on the description of the video. So when you click there, you will go to the, it will download it for you. If you downloaded it last week, you have to go to your files, archivos, and download manager or downloads, and that's right. And in the downloads, you will have from last week the book downloaded, okay? And remember, try to put the phone on landscape position, and we're going to read 1073, okay? That's the page that you have to read, and it's about a minute long, so it might take you a little longer, but that's all right. Or you can choose to read 1080, The Promise. This one is a little longer, 1 minute 21 seconds. Or you can read page 1084, not 83, 84, Training as a Medieval Knight. Or page 1086, which is Bear Legend, which is 1 minute 32. So you have to choose one of them. All right, so as you can see, if I click on the square, I can have my book and the recorder, which is right here, activated. Now I stopped it, but I didn't stop it. I paused it, okay? So when you finish reading your page from the book, you will pause it. Don't stop it, because if not, you will have to do two files, okay? So pause it and then think about the questions that I showed you before. Did you like the book and why? Explain why you liked it or why you didn't like it. And did you find the activity too long, having to read in Spanish and in English at the same time? And like I said last week, it's not an easy book, okay? But I think the 4 pages that I chose, I think that you can do a very good job reading it. Now, when you finish, remember, you record yourself reading, then you pause, and then you answer the questions. I liked this book because da 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 da, or not. And when you finish, you click on when you have finished, you will click on the red square on the bottom, okay? Now, and at the beginning, remember, at the beginning of your recording, say who you are and what class you're in. So you're gonna say, I am Maria from 6A, and then you start reading. And I'm going to read page 1073 or page 1080, okay? So you need a presentation of yourself, an introduction of yourself, then reading one of the pages. You have to choose from the 4 of those. Then pause it, and when you get your questions ready, think about what you're going to say and why. You have to explain it. It's no good to say yes or no, okay? And then when you have finished everything, you will just stop it, and to send it to me, you will click and hold on that document, on that file. You will go on the bottom, share. You will go to your mail, and you will send it to me, and that's it. You say who you are in the subject. Say who you are, and say hi, and don't forget to say your name and your class, okay? So I know that you're going to do a great job, and it's not a very long activity, because I think last week, if you did everything, reading the book in Spanish and reading the book in English, that was a lot of work, okay? So keep practicing the book and choose one page and give me an evaluation of the activity. If you liked it, give me your opinion, okay? And that's it for this week. I hope you have a good week. just one last thing. My intuition is that your sound file should last about 3 minutes. 1 minute, 1 minute and a half for your reading, and then another minute or so to give me your impression, your opinion about the book. Okay, and that's everything. Thank you.